Madeline is with us in Montgomery, Alabama. Hi, Madeline. How are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
Better than I deserve. What's up?
Well, me also. I had a question about second marriage finances, and it's been a kind of a heartache for me. My husband and I have been married just a few years, and everything's separate. We have nothing together. He doesn't believe in combining, and that anything that he had before he married me is going to be mine.
Mm-hmm.
So there's a lot of mine and yours, but I know you talked about one time about our pronouns and how important it is toward the oneness, and I feel like we just don't have that.
Yeah, you don't. And it's probably because he got taken to the cleaners in the first one. Did he get taken to the cleaners in the first one?
Yeah, sort of.
Yeah. So are you paying for the sins of the first wife? Yep. Yep, you are.
Yeah.
You are, because he's judging you based on that, and that's totally wrong. That means he is not fully healed from his first divorce. And were he one of my buddies, I'd put my arm around him and pop him on top of the noggin, because he's acting like that his new wife is his roommate. In the old marriage vows, it comes out. It used to say back in the day, for richer, for poorer, in sickness and in health, unto thee all my worldly goods I pledge. Which means I want you in oneness and unity with you more than I want stuff.
Right.
And he's got his little marbles over here in the corner, and he's guarding them like you're coming to get them. And,
yeah, because my name's not even on our home.
That's ridiculous. That's absolutely ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. But I understand. I mean, he got the snot beat out of him the first go round. But he needs to address those wounds, because it is unfair. It's affecting your all's relationship, because it leaves you out in the cold. It leaves you feeling very separated from your husband. You do not have the level of unity that you should have. And this is a marriage issue. It's not a financial issue, but it's showing up in the marriage issue. In other words, he's holding back because he's scared. He's still scared. And I would challenge him to get to the bottom of that for his sake and for the sake of his marriage, because of the way it's leaving you feeling, right?
Yeah, and I suggested counseling, but he will not. He will not agree to that. So,
well, that's a problem. You know, hey, I got a problem with you. You're a jerk. I'm going to go to counseling and talk about you. If you're not going to go, that's what I'm going to do. I mean, this is a problem. This guy's got a lot of stuff going on, and you guys need some coaching through this. I don't see this ending well if you guys don't deal with this, because you're getting progressively over this discussion, and truthfully, you should be. I'm not calling for you to end something. I'm not calling for any of that, but it would be to his great benefit to learn to get on the same page with his wife and not hold his former marriage against his current wife. And if you like your stuff more than you like her, boys and girls, you should not marry her. That's why, with very rare exceptions, I tell people not to get a prenup. And one lady called in and said her boyfriend has a classic car, and he wants a prenup to protect her from getting the car in the event of a divorce. He loves his car more than he loves you, honey. Don't marry him. That was my answer. What a twerp. You have to have a prenup for your freaking car? Seriously? And that's the same kind of spirit as to what we're dealing with here. And so, unless you've got like a bazillion dollars, like millions and millions and millions of dollars, and the other party doesn't, in an extreme situation, a prenup is in order, because it actually does clean up things relationally then. And it takes away and it's really not even the person you're married that you're worried about. It's a crazy freaking family. That's what you worry about in those situations where there's an extreme differential. But in a situation where you're coming into a second marriage, this is why pre-marriage counseling is absolutely vital, so that you can agree that we have put all of those damaged relationships and broken hearts in the past, and these scars are not going to be carried forward into this marriage, and we are going to set this up fresh, clean, new, and precious. And we're going to set it up where we are just like two 18-year-old kids getting married and we didn't know any better. We're going to just combine everything. And if you're not willing to do that, that should be an indication to you you've not yet recovered from your former relationship breakup, and you're not yet ready to be married. See a good marriage counselor and see if they don't tell you the same thing. That's what we run into all the time, and that's what Madeline's running into. So, yes, Madeline, you all need marriage counseling, darling. I hope you can get it.